Let's see. You're Corporal Clyde, right? Recent transfer? Yes, Commander Fox. I was with the 501st, but I got kicked out. I hope that doesn't affect relations with the 65th Shock Troopers here. Don't worry about it, Clyde. I was actually gonna go to the mess and get a sandwich. I'm starving. Problem is, I told the Jedi up above that I'd have an assault today, and I haven't planned anything. Do you mind taking over for me? Of course, sir. I would not mind at all. I was thinking maybe a good charge. Just throw everything at the enemy. Just yeet forward with everything we've got. Yeah, that sounds lovely, Claude. Go ahead and do it. It's Clyde, sir. Yeah, whatever, Cloud. Have fun. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Daily Tactics here, back with some more Men of War Assault Squad 2, the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, and today we're going to be having this massive clone trooper army basically suicide charging into a massive battle droid army defensive position. They're going full yeet, boys. The yeet is on. It's on the street. And it could be a mass slaughter. I think it's gonna be a mass slaughter because the droids have Flammenwerfer turrets, they have EVAB turrets, they have infantry turrets, and they have troopers coming out the wazoo in these defensive positions. And that is truly why the clone trooper army needs to suicide charge forward, boys. It's for the good of the Republic, boys. It's for the good of the people! Yeah! Either way, guys, it should be a pretty fun video. We have these guys set to assault mode, so it will be a true suicide yeet charge. And yeah, be sure to hit the like button if you enjoy the video. Subscribe if you feel like I've earned it today. It's really appreciated. And comment down below any videos you'd like to see going forward in the future. Either way, boys, let's get into it. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alright guys, let's go ahead and press start right now. Bada bing, and here we go. Here comes the suicide yeet charge forward. We've got the 65th Coruscant Guard really going ham. Look at that stride. Look at those legs pumping. Look at those clone troopers exercising their hammies and their thighs and their calves and all that good stuff. Look at these alpha males, these alpha champion clone troopers, giving it their all, boys, giving it their all. I'm just a hype man for the clone army. That's what I'm doing here today, guys. I'm just here to hype up the boys who are going to be fighting so valiantly for the Republic. And here we go. The yeet on forward has been met by a massive droid barrage of incoming fire. The charge has temporarily been halted and the clones scatter. Some still charging forward while others get onto the rocks and stuff like that. Meanwhile, the rest of the military is still charging on forward and coming to the front lines, while the front lines tries to make an opening for the rest of the army to come on in here and hopefully manage to seize a victory against the battle droid army. Why do the medics look so stupid? What the heck? Look, so these are the normal CGI clones, but then the medics have like these weird like Roblox graphics on them. It looks like my Lego minifigure I decaled myself, Durr. It does look like Durr quite a bit. Why are the medics so bad, but everyone else is so good? You know what it looks like? It actually looks like a Star Wars Battlefront 2. You know, the original Star Wars Battlefront 2? The non-EA version? It looks like a trooper from that game. Why is that so bad, but the other clone troopers are so clean? Maybe the medics got the raw end of the deal and just got the worst armor in the entire Republic just because? Something along those lines? I have no idea, dude, but that is atrocious. Those poor clone troopers having to look like absolute freaks while the rest of their boys looking like alphas. Looking super clean. Oh, big rocket hits the E-Web turret right there. Knocks out the droid gunner. Ooh. That was devastating right there. And that is a big loss for the battle droid army as well. That thing could have taken out many a clone trooper if that rocket hadn't collided with it. The troopers around it are still firing, but the loss of that E-Web turret is pretty devastating. Pretty bad. Oh, it looks like the Flammenwerfer, the trooper thingy majigger over here is gone as well. The gunner for that has died. There is still an E-Web turret over this way that's managing to continue to fire out, which is good. And there should be another Flammenwerfer. Yep, there is another Flammenwerfer over here. This thing is still alive. However, it is out of range of the clone trooper, so it's not going to be able to fire until the clones get nice and close to it, unless they manage to take it out before then, which is a possibility. Those bazookas are flying loose and wild, man. Those bazookas are just knocking out every droid left and right, hitting them where it hurts. Hitting them where it hurts, baby. All right, the clone suicide yeet charge has just turned into like a straight-up battle. I mean, the front lines definitely did get sort of yoked, but the back lines are not doing as much. Maybe squatting up the units will make them yeet on forward once again, because they tend to be more confident in numbers, and squatting them up might help with that. So we're going to go ahead and squat up at least most of the clone troopers here. They still have a lot of forces in the back, which is good. So this battle is going to have some longevity to it for the clone troopers. They're not going to go down without a fight. But yeah, we're squatting up all of these troopers here. Hopefully it results in some more charging on forward, because that's what we were really hoping for. Tons of these clone troopers taking up a nice advantageous high ground position over here in the back lines, and managing to get some good solid covering fire for the troopers who are still out in the front lines, still yeeting on forward and still trying their darndest. We actually have a DC-15X trooper over here firing away. Dude, you're like the one trooper that's got mega range on your gun. You can go as far back as you want and still be able to hit shots and be devastating, but instead you're just out here. Yeah, that's what you get. You die for that kind of stupidity, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's silly. That was ridiculous, man. That was ridiculous. What are you doing? Foolhardy. Foolhardy, sir. We do still have plenty of clones here, though, in the back lines, backing up the troopers in the front who are being stupid, or courageous, or brave. Who knows? Stupidity, bravery, sometimes they go hand in hand, baby. Sometimes they go hand in hand. You never know until the battle's over, or if you live. If you live, it's usually bravery. If you die, well, no, maybe it's the opposite. If you live, maybe it's stupidity. If you die, it's bravery. Sort of a martyr kind of a thing going on. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's both. Maybe it's both. Who knows? Who knows? All right, guys, let's go into normal speed here. I think that's enough slow-mo for now. Let's let these droids die fast. Well, it might be the clones who are dying fast, if we're being completely honest. They're dying pretty good. The droids are getting just a wall of fire out on these guys, and the clones are trying their hardest to stop this wall of fire from just absolutely blasting them into oblivion. But it's tough, man. It is tough. I think squatting up the clones did help a little bit, because I'm seeing larger groups of troopers moving forward together rather than separately, which is good to see. We like to see some teamwork in the clone army, boys. We don't want to see them, you know, dilly-dallying around all alone. This is not a one-man army. This is a many-men army, all of the same DNA. All of the same DNA. All right, the DC-15X troopers are like absolutely being alphas. They are going farther forward than any other trooper. I don't understand it. You guys don't have to do this. Out of all the troopers, you guys especially don't have to do this. Send the Durr army of medics forward, not you guys. I genuinely am Confucian. I am Confucian. Wait, let's see. He might actually get the snipe on these two droids. Nope, the droids turned and sniped him. He might be the farthest clone. I think he is the clone who has made it the farthest than any other. Yeah, he definitely is. These guys are just like scenery during the battle. These guys have been here for a while, just dead on the ground over there where that gunship crashed. Who even knows when that gunship crashed? Wait. Oh, these are Phase 1 troopers. These guys have been here for years. Oh, that's kind of tragic. Ooh. Yeah, hopefully they get a proper burial if the clones manage to actually seize the day and win this battle. That would be dandy. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Wait, we gotta get a nice little pause-a-rooney here. Look at that. Look at that gorgeous screenshot. Oh, love it. Move that trooper out there. Yes. All right, beautiful. I love taking photos in video games. Video game photography is one of my absolute favorite things. It looks so cool. I wish there was a bigger market for it. but sadly not so much. But like, god dang, dude, video game photography is so cool to look at. Some video games are just so cinematic and so beautiful. It can be really, really nice to watch good video game photographers like set up scenes and stuff like that. If you ever look up those videos, highly recommend it. It's pretty sick. I love it. I love it. And they work especially well for the Star Wars community, because if you've ever seen some of those Gmod video game photographers, they make some awesome scenes with the Clone Trooper army. I wish I knew how to use Gmod better, or else I'd probably use it for some thumbnails and things like that, but it's cool. You see them a lot in like Geetsly videos and Star Wars Explained videos, because they need like B-roll photos for their videos, so you get to see some really cool scenes of like clones just hanging out, having a few drinks or something like that, or you know, clone troopers in the midst of battle, or you know, they can make the clones do anything. So in canon, we don't really get to see the clones doing everything. Obviously, most of the time it's just them battling. So then the Gmod video game photographers put them into these weird scenarios that probably do happen in the Clone Wars, but we just never get to see canonically. And so it makes for a really cool B-roll and things like that for videos that Geetsly makes or whatever, you know, where it's like, oh, you know, what did clones do in their free time or whatever, you know, those sort of Star Wars Explained videos, which I love. I'm a big consumer of those. I like those a lot. I go on stints, you know. 1 month I'll watch like 100 of those videos, and then the next month I'll take a break, and then I'll, you know, go back and forth. But that's me with basically any media. I go on stints of media, and then I fall back, and then I go back on it. You know, it's sort of the way my brain works. Yeah, I was actually in a Geetsly's video. Well, not me, but my thumbnail was. Speaking of video game photography, I thought it was awesome. A bunch of people messaged me and were like, Daily, your thumbnail's in a Geetsly's video, and I checked it out. I was like, oh, that's awesome. I love Geetsly. He makes phenomenal videos. Definitely check him out if you want some good Star Wars Explained content. He makes some awesome stuff. All right, the clones are surging on forward here. They've managed to make it into basically like the second set of rocks here, but losses have been horrible in this charge. Like, seriously. Every time they push forward, they take more and more losses. This is basically the Red Army of the Clone Wars. And literally, they're red. It's the Shock Troopers. So it kind of fits. But yeah, power in numbers is not working for these fellas. They're taking some pretty extreme losses right now. And hiccups. Oh, geez. Hiccups during a video is tough. They're taking pretty extreme losses right now and not gaining a lot of ground because of those pretty extreme losses. I mean, look, any trooper brave enough to push forward, push the envelope of the battle, ends up getting struck down by just a myriad of battle droid fire. I want to go in semi-slow-mo for just a second here so I can check out the droid lines. So yeah, we've got basically this entire sandbag getting destroyed. There's just a few troopers left alive. So that'll be some progress for the clones right there. That'll be pretty nice. But then back here, oh, these guys are actually almost dead too. Maybe that's why the clones are finally making progress, because they managed to eliminate a lot of these guys. But that flame turret's still alive, although it's taking some fire. I wonder if that droid's gonna die before it's able to unleash its Flammenwerfer. Over here, these guys are still stacked though. There are still a ton of battle droids over this way, and these guys are gonna manage to get a lot of fire out at those clones as they come through that little alleyway. Oh, the Flammenwerfer trooper dies before even managing to get like a single shot of flames out. That's tough, man. I was actually kind of excited for that, but oh well. We never got to really see some flamethrower action in this video. Maybe I need to make an entire video just devoted to flame trooper units in the Clone Wars. Could be cool. I do like flamethrower units. They're fun to watch. They are very, very neat. All right. The clones are marching on forward here, though. They're coming through this little alleyway. We'll come into the entrance of the alleyway, while also just doing a little bit of cleanup over here. There's still a few droids up on this hillside that are alive, but they're about to be dead, you know? Actually, there's an entire stack of them over this way, but they're kind of like blocked semi by that hill, so it's going to take the clones, you know, getting a little bit closer in order for them to actually be killed. So the clones have a little bit of time before they really need to engage with them. And it might be easy for them, you know, they could just charge up this hill and then throw a few grenades without even getting shot at if they were sneaky beaky about it. So, you know, depending on how smart the clones are when they make that attack, it could be easy or it could be extremely difficult. We'll just have to find out later on as the video continues. Either way, let's check out this droid line over here. Got a bunch of E5 battle droids, as well as a few sniper droids. The E5 battle droids never really all that good. I mean, they do get some nice solid fire out, but it's hardly ever accurate, and when it does hit, it's not very damaging. The E5 overall, pretty mediocre weaponry for the battle droid army. So, you know, they're doing a good job of suppression fire and maybe getting a couple kills, but it's the sniper troopers that are going to be doing the real damage against the clone trooper army here. So the suppression fire is good, but overall not mega effective. And, you know, the snipers are managing to take out a lot of the clones that round up this hill here. You can see the bodies are starting to hit the floor, starting to really, really drop. It is brutal out here, boys. It is absolutely brutal. Tons of dead clones. Just tons. They cannot catch a break. Every step they take, every move they make, they're getting watched, and they're getting popped, and they're dying. But we do have a nice solid little flank over here on the right. I mean, if these guys swooshed even farther right, they'd be in a good area to just sort of, excuse me, absolutely decimate these battle droids over here. Like, they just need to go a little bit farther that way, and then they are in prime location to take these guys out. We have a derpy medic out here, standing tall. He does end up going down there. You might have seen him in the distance, seen what I was talking about. These droids almost fell to his derpy hands, but no, he fell to theirs. So tragic. Ooh, another droid goes down. All right, this position will likely go down relatively soon here from the clone trooper army. I think the clones are actually getting stopped from going too far on that flank over there by these droids up top on this hillside over here. These droids are managing to get some nice shots actually now. They're threading the needle between these little defensive positions over there where the droids in front of them ended up dying earlier. Other than that, they don't have a great arc of fire, but it's being effective right in their wheelhouse right there, so good for them. They're making it happen. All right, let's squad up the clones once more. This suicide charge is turning into more of a suicide than a charge. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but it really do be the truth. Mass death run charge. Mass clone death run charge. That might be the title for this video. It's kind of true. It's kind of true. They're just not really charging, you know? They were at the beginning, but now they're just, like, dying. This could be like a statue right here. The clones on top of the rocks, pointing their weapons out at the battle droid army. This could be a statue. This could be a glorious, gorgeous statue. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, look, these clones are actually breaking through and entering into the little choke point area over here. They did manage to wipe out that sandbag of droids, so that's good, but there are still a hefty number of droids further back. All right, let's get out of that semi-slow mode and go straight on into normal speed once again. Problem with normal speed when you have so many troopers on the ground is it does get a little bit laggy, you know? Slow-mo does help with the lag a little bit, which is just dandy, but then eventually you want to go into normal speed so you can see the action in full combat, but when there's so many troopers on the field, it does get a little chunky, a little clunky, and it's no good for the boys. All right, those three troopers all died pretty quickly there. That was not a great scene. Not great. These clones trying to get as high up on these rocky positions as possible to fire out, but this little water tower is sort of blocking their fire right there. Not good. Not good in the slightest. So the clones really just need to, you know, steel themselves, gather some courage, and push into this choke point, man. They need to push in, they need to acquire this cover over here, and then they can really put on a good offensive against these droids. But right now, they're not doing that. Oh, here's a good push. All right, we might be onto something here. This push here could be very helpful. Look at these guys go. Nice, they're pushing together. They're getting fire out, they're moving forward. All right, yeah, crawl in there, and you could get close enough to just get some grenades off on those droid positions. You don't have to fight them laser on laser. You could just get the grenades off and get the job done. Oh, they're diving down this way. What are you slithery little snaky clones doing? What? Seriously, what are they doing? Is this like a weird flank maneuver? I mean, they're taking a lot of fire from these droids up here. They are getting a few kills, which is nice. Oh, they're getting backed up by more troopers too, so that's good. All right, what's your game plan? You guys are here now. All right, they went for a flank shot. That wasn't bad. I mean, but now they're under so much fire that they're gonna die. Okay, we got a little healing up going on. That's good. How's the straightaway going over here? Oh, these guys are actually making some progress in here. Yeah, take over these defenses. Use them for your own gains. There's no shame in using an enemy's defensive position as your own. No shame at all. Oh, these clones up here, though. getting thwacked pretty good up this way. Yeah, this little flank was okay. Really, they should have just grenaded, but hey, to each their own. They can do what they like. Oh, the droids are grenading though. Ooh, that could be a bad grenade. Ooh, did end up getting 3 or 4 clones there. Yikes. Big old yikes from me, dog. That's not a good thing. That is not a good thing in the slightest. All right, the clones are taking on the full brunt of this choke point right now. The droid's managing to get a lot of fire out. I'm seeing most of the clones dying over this way, way in the back right, while the troopers in the front left aren't really able to push in to relieve the back right from so much fire, so it's tough. Meanwhile, these guys could flank around the back, but they need to take out these 6 or 7 droids over here first. There's also droids like way over here. I thought more clones would go this way, but it seems like they just didn't. They just didn't really, so those droids will have to be taken care of at some point, but that point is not right now. Oh, big droid grenade! Oh, no, troopers! What was that? What was that, fellas? That was just bad. That's what that was. That was just atrocious. I don't know what got into their heads there. Ooh, we got another Dermedic. Derpy medic. Dermedic alert. Dermedic alert. He be up in here. He be chilling. Epic. Very epic. Yeah, this is not going the way for the clone troopers. This really was a suicide clone mission. Oh! Tree going sky high. Okay, that might provide actually some cover for the clones. That could be helpful, I guess. I mean, the clones have almost taken this position, which is good to see. There's just one droid hanging out right there. But they've lost a lot of the momentum on that right flank over that way. And the grenades over here, man. They have been absolutely devastating. Those droids are grenade hungry. They are grenading after grenading after grenading, and it is really tearing into the clone lines. All right, we do have big push, big push. Nice squad movement here. We have MITR heavy guns firing away. Good job, trooper. Good job indeed. Just get her going. Hit them with all you got. Fire away. Make it happen. The back line of droids is taking losses. This is good. This could be the push we need. The clones lowering in terms of numbers every second they remain on this battlefield without victory. So this is coming in clutch. Either side could win this thing overall. It's just a matter of who's got the brawn and who's got the brains and who's got both. If you can have both, best case scenario. I'd say right now probably brawn would win out over brain. Just, yeah, I mean, the droids, they can't really do much in terms of brain. I mean, they're in stationary defensive position. I suppose the clones could go on some nice flanks, and that brain power would work. But I think, honestly, muscling their way through these choke points is probably the way to go, because lots of these flanks are covered by troopers on all flanks. So it's like, you know, you try and break the flank, and then you get shot up by another flank. So, you know, the flank breaking might not work, and that's sort of where the brain of this battle would come from, you know? I do hear more DC-15Xs. I guess not all of them suicided for it. I can't even see where this DC-15X trooper is. Oh, there he is. Hello, sir. Hello. Oh, there's another one back here. Okay. So there are still some DC-15X troopers. I'm surprised by that. I thought they all sort of yoked forward in the beginning and died out. I thought they were a dying breed, but nah. Nah. They're doing okay. They're still up in here. They're still up in this business, boys. Love to see it. You like that a lot. You like that a lot. All right. These clones are coming up and over this hill, managing to get a lot of fire out here, which is good to see. They're getting a few kills over here, it looks like, and a few over here as well. They're coming under some resistance, but I'm pretty confident in this little offensive at the top of this hill. They've got the high ground, and they're doing a nice job of continuously getting fire out. They're not getting stopped by the droids at all, which is good. You know, the second you start getting swamped by incoming droid fire is the second you sort of lose that momentum and start losing that position. These guys over here, they have grown in terms of their losses, but they have taken out most of those droids over there, and there's only a few droids over here left alive. These droids do have some good guns, though. We got a sniper, we've got a heavy machine gunner, and some riflemen. Not a great combo for the clone troopers attacking, and those droids are managing to shoot up here at these troopers, so they're covering a lot of areas. A lot of areas being covered by those guys, so that could actually work to the clones' advantage because they'll be distracted in certain scenarios, which would be good. DC-15X trooper over here trying to pull his weight. Let's watch this shot. I think he just got a kill right there. Nice. He's taking a lot of heat, though. Oh, we do have an MITR machine gunner up front covering fire for the DC-59X trooper. Oh, I was hoping he'd fire again, but instead he ran off to the side. He's actually healing now, so probably a good idea. All right, let's see. Chain gunner hanging out straight down the middle, getting a lot of fire out. Manages to kill another droid. Very few droids left alive over here. The machine gunner, though, firing away. The sniper rifle trooper also firing away. Actually, we really have just a bunch of heavy guns here, but the heavy gunner himself does end up going down. The clone's using a grenade on that droid up front. He explodes and dies. Another droid right here. The rifleman goes down. We just have a sniper droid over here on the right side barricade left alive. He's fully suppressed. He's not doing anything right now. He will pop up eventually, probably get a shot off, and then get killed by just a ton of incoming clone trooper fire. That's my prediction right now. And he gets one shot off and then dies. My prediction was correct. There's still some droids over here hiding behind cover, as we can see right there. It's crazy how many troopers are going on here. This is a long boy battle. There's also troopers hiding behind some tents over here too. Why do the droids have tents? Why do you guys have to have tents? You don't sleep. You don't sleep. What are you doing? What are you doing, dudes? I'm just wondering. It just seems a little silly. Just seems a little silly, dudes. Whatever. Oh, there's still a bunch of droids over here. I mean, straight up, just come over this way and lob some grenades at them. Probably would work. You wouldn't be exposed for too long, and those rocks might help you. Good work. Good work. All right, should we re-squad up the clones one more time? One last time for old time's sake? Squad up these cloney boys? Give them the best opportunity to win this thing? All right, we'll bring forward any trooper who's, like, lagging behind. There's actually quite a few of them lagging behind there. The clones are down to about 2 squads. One squad is taking up the high ground while the other goes low. And it seems like they are clearing out most of the droids over here, though they are taking losses as they go. So the droids aren't just going to give up. They aren't just going to fold and let the clones walk all over them. And honestly, them holding out like this and really pestering the clone troopers could result in a victory for the droids. I'm just saying, they are managing to get a lot of fire out, and they're managing to do some serious damage to the clone army. And the clones don't have that many troopers left alive, so it could go either way, though I do think that the clones will end up winning this thing. I think at the end of the day, the clones have it in them. All right, you guys are almost in grenade range. Almost. Just get a little closer and lob a fat one right here, and boom. All those droids are dead. You don't need to risk losing any more troopers. Oh, we do have a little flank going on over here. Heavy machine gunners dying as they come out from the sides there. Medic dies as well before getting a few shots off. All right, it's really just these droids, isn't it? Is this really it? Yep, this is just it. Like 5 or 6 droids. This guy, come on, grenade, grenade. Just do it. It's so easy. It's so simple. Just whip out a grenade, launch it. Nope, you died instead. Dude, you saw your buddy die. Just grenade. No, you're gonna fire. You're gonna shoot and fire and hit the wall over and over again. Actually, you're shooting your own friend. That's weird. All right, tons of clones coming up over the edge here. None of them grenading. The droids are grenading. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. What was that? What on earth? Dude, the droids might pull this. They've got 4 droids left, and they are killing tons of clones. Oh, there we go. There's dead droid. Okay. I mean, this guy's got 3 kills. This guy's got 4. This guy's got 1. All the droids pulling their weight right now. Getting clone kill after clone kill after clone killed. This is truly devastating for the last remaining clone troopers. All they had to do was grenade, and none of these troopers right here would die. None of these, like, 15 troopers right there would die, and none of these troopers would die if they had just grenaded. If they had just gone, granata, and pulled the pin and thrown it into the droid army, none of these people would die. It would have been so simple. So simple, yet so effective. And yet, the clones are being so ineffective right now. It's tragic. It is truly tragic. More clone fire coming down the hill here. Man. This is, pathetic, really. If there was one word to describe this, it would be pathetic. Look, you guys are definitely in grenading range. Y'all are there. Y'all are there. Y'all are in grenading range. Look, the droids grenaded you. That is definitive proof that you are in grenading range. And you died. Dude, I can't. I think the droids might win. You got 8 clones over here and 2 over here. 10 clones versus 3 droids. That's it. That's all we got. That's all she wrote. All right, we'll squad them all up. Max squad is 10. So they're all squatted together. We're just going to have them charge. This is the mass suicide yeet charge battle, so that's what these clones are going to do. One clone managing to get some fire out. He gets a kill. He gets a second kill. He gets a third kill. One clone all by himself manages to destroy the rest of the droids. You're an alpha. You're a Chad. Way to go, buddy. And meanwhile, all the clones that died there are not alphas. They are pathetic. All right, let's check out losses here. Yellow are dead droids. Red are dead clones. The clones lost like 3 or 4 times as many troopers as the droids did. They have 10 clone troopers left alive. Wow, this is the definition of a Pyrrhic victory, dude. This is tragic. This was brutal. This was no bueno. No bueno at all. Holy cow. Holy cow. Either way, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you did. Comment down below with any suggestions for future videos because I'm always open to suggestions. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already and like the video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.